The BC government is taking aim at the short-term rental market in an effort to bolster long-term housing. CTV's BC Bureau Chief Melanie Nagy with the impact on a city and a province on the front lines of a nationwide housing crunch.
To combat the housing crisis, BC is cracking down on short-term rentals.
Without question, in British Columbia, short-term rentals have gotten out of control.
Today, the province's premier
It's estimated that short-term rentals are taking away more than 16,000 homes.
and housing minister introduced new legislation to increase long-term housing by reining in temporary rental listings on online platforms such as multi-billion-dollar U.S.-based Airbnb.
For those who are operating multiple units on short-term rental sites, the rules are changing.
If passed, the proposed new rules will include steep fines for illegal operators of $3,000 per infraction per day and a strict principal residence requirement, only allowing people to rent out homes if they live there most of the year. In many of the province's cities, like Vancouver, the housing shortage is a chronic problem. A recent study suggested temporary rentals not only contribute to that, but also rising costs.
Maybe as much as 20% of all the increases in rent in the province can be explained by the growth of short-term rentals.
But it's not just BC changing short-term rental rules. Other provinces like Nova Scotia and Quebec have also introduced legislation.
I'm worried that it's a bit of an overreach.
But for people like Nancy Payne making a living off temporary rentals, BC's changes are a real blow.
It's like taking that investment option away from people.
Payne manages 58 short-term rentals in Victoria. With some belonging to owners with multiple properties, she expects her business will fold.
It will kill my business, absolutely.
As for Airbnb, the company says BC's new rules, which are expected to take effect next May, will only hurt tourism and do little to help the housing crisis. Melanie Nagy, CTV News, Vancouver.